It is time to hasten up development of infrastructure in the northeast states. Residents who spoke with TVC News On are appealing to Governor Gov Ishaku to complete the ongoing flyover and pedestrian bridge project in Jalingo, the state capital, before the 2022 rainy season sets in. According to them, the New Year gifts they are looking forward to is the inauguration of the flyover and dualization of the federal routes in the states before the middle of this year. Let's share the story with you.
Jalingo, capital of Taraba State, will certainly wear a new look after the completion of flyover bridge project embarked upon by the Ishaku administration. The residents of the state appreciate the level of work done so far on the project, but want it to be completed before this year's wet season begins.
People of Taraba State are appealing that these roads should be completed before the rainy season, especially the Jalingo flyover.
Since there's money budgeted for this work, there's no issue of rainy season delaying the work. Once the road is completed, it is going to beautify the town, most especially Mel 6, as the name is. Apart from that one, somebody coming from Yola will see the beauty of the town as well.
The Commissioner for Information allies their fears, noting that the Ishaku administration will not leave behind unfinished projects across the 3 senatorial districts.
He is committed to completing all the projects he has embarked on, all the projects, including some that I believe they are still in the pipeline. He will complete all of them. It is not in his character to leave any project for his successor.
The former chairman of PDP in the state, Victor Bala, said that many developmental projects executed by Governor Ishaku were not part of the PDP electioneering campaign promises. He believes that the scorecard of Ishaku administration will serve as a trump card for the PDP in the 2023 general election in the state.
The promises the governor has promised Tarabas has been fulfilled, and he has even done beyond, even more than the promises. Throughout our campaign, he has never promised toll gate. But look at what he is doing now.
Recently, the governor, during his visit to Kurmi local government, threatened to sack any contractor that fails to meet the handover date for government projects across the state.
I will commission this project. By May, any contractor that doesn't finish, I kick him out. I will not, I repeat, I will not wait for them to waste their time. Their money is available. I see no reason why they should waste time.
The Ishaku administration, through the years, has placed much focus on health, infrastructure, education, agriculture, youth empowerment, and security.
Yola, Taraba, if you go from Yola, Adamawa, then to Taraba, this will be a very short journey of 1 hour before, and because of how bad that road is now, I'm sure you will spend up to 2 hours and everything. But I think part of it, the state government will be taking responsibility.
Yes, because from the toll gate, okay. I mean from the
Jalingo side,
the Jalingo, the gate that announces your arrival.
Yes, I consider dualization of that road.
Is dualizing it right up to beyond the airport. And the project is very fine. If you look at these are fresh pictures from that place. It's very good. A state capital needs to have this kind of dual carriageway to make it look beautiful. You know, like look at Ekiti State, for example. There was a time when they didn't have dual carriageway. And that was what Fayose said to himself, that look, why should my state not have dual carriageway? And he started it. He didn't complete it. But the administration that supplanted it eventually completed it. What people want to see is for the Dick State administration to complete all those projects. there's a particular road project that is particularly of interest to me. That is the Mararaba-Krumi Road. That is the best bet for Nigeria to access the Mambila hydropower plant site. Because you cannot transport turbines through the treacherous and hilly road that leads to Mambila. You've got to find another route. If you try to transport turbines as heavy as they are through that single Mambila road that everybody is familiar with, you will end up in the valley. You and your turbine. You end up in the valley. So that new road, he started that new road. But the concern people have is, will he finish this? Will he finish it? Because whether governors like it or not, they're running out of time already. It's just a little over 400 days left for them and the president. So you have to hasten things up so that the projects, those major projects, you can deliver them, and the people for which those projects are meant will be happy. They will live in agony if the project gets abandoned, because there is no guarantee that the incoming administration will continue. You've seen that, yes. He may not believe in it, he will just abandon it.
The same party members.
Yes, it doesn't matter. They may come from the same party, but he may just choose to abandon it. So that's the fear of the people, that, okay, look, this is that road leading right to the airport. Now the question is, will he complete it? That is the appeal. When people see you going around, you are journalists, you are doing your work, people will be begging you, please help us convince the governor to finish this thing, you know. And I think there's a bit of competition even between Northeast governors. Because even the governor in Adamawa State, people are telling me about overhead bridges and all that he has done. Yes. You know. So it's a good thing.
At least with the limited resources and everything, we can see development. If you go to this Jalingo some years back, if I compare to Jalingo we have now, you know that, look.
Yeah, I've not been to Jalingo, but I've heard a couple of things. I know of somebody who even relocated from Lagos to Jalingo. He's farming in Jalingo, and the kinds of praises, you know, that he heaps on the Governor Darius is. I sometimes wonder if we have other governors, particularly this is a state that is in the northeast, you know, the northeastern state. Most of those state governors in the northeast, they are really doing well. If you look at what they are doing, you know, talking about even the one in Borno, now Darius, you can see what he's doing. This is a massive project. I remember the last time the people, I remember one of the reports that Olabi sent in about people. He came back, I think he was coming from either Europe or where, people started carrying jerry cans. And he was shocked that he saw people carrying jerry cans. So he was wondering what happened. Only for people to call him Waterman of the Year, because he provided water for his people. He's done well. You know, he has done really well. So if you go to Jalingo, they are drinking government water, not them digging borehole for themselves. This is what we are talking about. Government doing things that people want. If they want road, he has given them road. The flyover bridge that we are talking about, that road used to be very narrow. Yes. You know, and he now dualized it, make it bigger, and now he's doing another bridge for them. 6 pedestrian bridges. That is what he has also built for them. So you can see that this is what people want. When people say that this is what they want, or you are feeling what people are feeling as a governor, and you are providing projects. Yes, and you are providing for them. That is what they want. You know, that is what people want to hear. And just like
this one is a water project.
This
but
is the second one.
He's trying to create something like a tourist center out of that. Because it's located on the hilltop. Okay. So you now have that building, you have discotheque, you have restaurant, you have lounges. Within that, what is supposed to be a water project. So the tank will sit on top of that round structure that you are seeing. So being an architect, he just creatively created that thing. And you know, if you stand on top of that mountain, you'll be seeing more than half of Jalingo is a very picturesque and beautiful thing. That's the standing at the foot of that mountain right there.